What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about 2 or 3 pet peeves that I currently have that if they don't get straightened out and fast, some of you are going to be shown the door. All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday. I'm not in a good mood. I am highly aggravated. If you're inside of the Discord, you know why. I'm going to cover 2 or 3 things that are driving me absolutely fucking nuts. But before I do, I want to say a very grateful goodbye to JD and Gopher, who wrote me early this morning before the drama that we had take place that I will cover in a second, to say for various reasons that they're moving on to focus on life and or their business. So JD and Gopher, who were there in the very, very beginning, I appreciate your support, and always remember that you are welcome to come back at any time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Despite having a well over 90% win rate for over a year and a couple of months, I spend half my motherfucking day dealing with Debbie Downers, doom and gloomers, and glass half empty motherfuckers. We have one stock. It's been dogging us for several months. It just hit a new low today. I own it at 16, last trade 11 on the nose. Not a total disaster. Some people own it higher, but it's all I hear about. We have 7 stocks currently. 5 or 6 are doing just fucking fine. But it's all I hear about half the time. Why this? How come that? Why is so-and-so yellow? I don't know. You mean like for a fucking month? When something goes from green to yellow, it means caution. It means price action is weak. And don't go over 10% per idea. I've said that a fucking 100 times. Yeah, we just had someone come in and he's probably on his way out the door. Why is this yellow? This morning we had some very well-intentioned people wanting to buy IWM, the Russell 2000 index. Last trade 196. Where did I tell you to buy it about a month and a half ago? Last week of October, 160 motherfucking 2. Not up $35, 162. And you were both in there when I told you to do that in late October. But isn't it funny that when people were scared shitless, instead of buying the indexes, because that's what you do when you invest, you buy and hold till retirement, you double, you triple down during bear markets. IWM was in one, it was down more than 20%. You do not look to load the boat at 196. Is it okay to have a starter position of a small amount of money? Yes. Is it okay to add into an index fund every month a small amount of money? Yes. But when the markets are down, and that's why I like ETFs, exchange-traded funds, you add. And the further down we motherfucking go, the more you add. And I was pounding this fucking table in October, telling people to buy that TLT when the 10-year was 5% at 82.5. IWM at 162. And some of you act like I never said it. It never happened. And last but not least, we had a stock this morning. I've traded it 2 or 3 times before. Did a reverse split about 3-4 months ago. Went from $5 down to 1.25. I put out a buy alert at 1.25. It went to 17.5. You heard that right. In about a week and a half from $1.25. I then watched them dilute, including today, all the way back down to $1.25. And I pulled the ripcord this morning, or the trigger, I should say, at 136. 5 to 1 to 17, back to 1 and change. I'm back in. Within 30 seconds to a minute, it takes off. $1.54. Here comes I missed it. I didn't get it. It took off too fast. When did this come out? 10, 15 minutes later, it comes back down. I add small, not once, but twice at 138. My average 137. And the same motherfuckers who were complaining when it took off after I put out the alert, all of a sudden got the stock lower than I did. How is that possible? If I put out the fucking alert at 136, it goes to 155. It comes back to 138. I add small, not once, not twice. I complete my order. Why did I do it so fast? Because I thought it had legs. It then does a flash crash, 17 seconds down to 132, comes right back to 138, and we had well over a dozen people claim they got it at 135. How is that possible if I put the limit to buy at 136 and I was adding at 138? Unless you're not fucking listening, or you're a cherry picker, or even worse, and you know who you are, you have to have this fucking habit of one-upping me. Some of you, I never hear from you unless you get a better fill than I do. Now, if you're adding small at 135 on the way down, I got no trouble with that. None whatsoever. But don't tell me you initiated a motherfucking position lower than when I put out the alert, especially when it was there for 17 seconds after I put it out. In closing, I've given up on the idea that we're going to get to 500 strong anytime soon. We were at an all-time high of 364 on Friday. We're going to lose 2 or 3 more after this video. So we're essentially back to where we've been for the last 2.5 months, spinning our wheels. 50 came in, 50 go out. But whether it takes us a quarter, a year, or 2 fucking years, when we do get to 500 strong, it's not going to be kind of strong. It's going to be fucking strong. Listening to what I fucking tell you need to be doing, not buying the fucking index after it's up 35 motherfucking dollars. And when I say to get in at a price, don't fucking tell me you bought it at cheaper, because that means you weren't fucking listening to what I told you to do. You're paying me a ridiculously low fee of $50 motherfucking dollars a month. We got people inside of the Discord. You've seen them. They're making $100,000 a month, and they're paying me $50. They never talk back. They never fucking complain. They never go against what I tell them needs to be done. Some of you need to get your fucking shit together. And until next time, always remember that I love you, and thanks for watching.